Hey guys, welcome back at Street of Hacker. R007 is back again with another cool video. This video is about the most amazing operating system, Linux. In this video, I'm gonna tell you what is Linux. I'll introduce you with some famous Linux distributions and I'll introduce you guys with Linux terminal. Now let's dive in and see what is Linux. Linux is basically computer-based operating system like Windows. You may ever heard about Unix. Linux is based on Unix, but it is not Unix. That's why its full name is Linux is not Unix. Linux was actually created by Linus Torvalds from scratch. Sir Linus Torvalds was software engineer and great hacker. Thank you Sir Linus Torvald for giving us such an amazing platform Linux. Linux is totally free and open source. It means all the stuffs are free and you can simply modify it and redistribute it with your name. Let's go ahead, but before that, remember guys, Linux distributions are often called Linux distros. Now let's see some famous Linux distributions. Ubuntu Linux, Debian, Fedora, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, Linux Mint, Raspberry Pi. These are commonly used Linux operating systems. And Kali Linux, Parrot Security OS, Black Arc, Black Box, and Pinto Linux. These are Linux OS which used by professional hackers and they are mainly developed for hacking and security purposes. Do you know guys what Linux makes better than other operating systems? If no, then let me tell you. Mainly Linux distros are used for creating any type of servers, whether it is a web server, whether mail server, FTP server, cloud server or any other kind of server. And about 90% of servers are running on Linux operating system on internet because Linux is faster, secure and free. That's why most website owners prefer Linux to run their website secure and faster. And you may don't know that every Android smartphone are running on Linux kernel. This thing shows that how amazing Linux is. Now let's move further and see what is terminal. Terminal is a main part of Linux. Basically terminal is a CLI program. You may never heard about the CLI. CLI or you can say command line interface takes command as an input and process on given command and give you an appropriate output of given command. Terminal exactly does the same thing. When you open terminal, a black screen will appear with blinking cursor, and when you enter any command, then it will generate some output according to given command and show it to you. Now let's see how Linux and terminal actually looks. I have Ubuntu Linux installed on my computer. This is how Ubuntu Linux looks, and it looks little bit like other operating system, but believe me, it's different than others. Now let's open terminal by pressing Ctrl Alt T. This is the common key for every Linux distros. If it does not work for you, then search for terminal and open it. As you can see, black screen is opened. This program is called terminal and sometimes it is also called shell. Let's type a command to see all the files and folder. Type ls and enter. As you can see, all files and folders are listed here. There are a lot more commands and there are many things to learn in Linux. I'll make more video for illustrate Linux and how to interact with it, and yes, how we can use Linux for hacking purposes. I'll also introduce you with Kali Linux, that is very powerful hacking Linux distribution. Now you guys have little knowledge about Linux and our video ends here. I'll post more video about basic Linux commands soon. And thank you for watching. Give us a big thumbs up if you like this video and share the video to your friend and let them know about Linux. Comment if you have any question and subscribe us. Thank you guys. Take care and bye bye.